So I tell people you really need to work on that professional reputation and what you do, and then you also have to work on letting other people know through, speaking and doing other things. So that, I sort of consider that one great skill. We talked a little bit, about the networking.
Right.
And the other thing you have to do is ask for what you need and tell people what you need. And people hesitate.
Are they afraid to do that?
And I tell people, self-advocacy is a form of self-care. I mean, you can go to a spa and you'll feel great for a couple hours, and believe me, no one loves a spa day more than me. But by learning to advocate for yourself, it's a long-term self-care.
Right. Do you help them do that?
Yes.
Especially if they're not necessarily that type of person.
Yes.
To speak up and to let people know what they need.
I get a lot of people who were going into meetings just being very reactive and ready to cower. And so the idea is, speak up for yourself. A lot of women were talking to me recently about a toxic work environment. And so we had to talk about how do you advocate for yourself and say what you need in a communication style to be impactful. And you don't want to be, you want to be professional, you want to be polite, but there are ways that you can do it. But if you don't ask people to help you or what you need, then nothing's going to change. The other thing I think is so critical is you have to ask for what people, for that feedback like that woman did. Because when you don't have information, you can't make effective decisions about your career. Even if you disagree with that person, if that person's in a power position that could impact your career, then you need to think about, okay, perception may be a little bit reality. What do I need to tweak? How do I want to approach this? And then you want to go back in and ask the person if you're making progress. Because, that's important too, because they know then that you took it seriously.